Rippling and Ramp and Mercury all have in common? These are B2B companies. No, not their investors. Their marketing landing page, it kind of looks like they hired the same CMO. Maybe they didn't. But today we are going to rapid fire with all of these B2B companies and compare what they are doing at the top of the funnel marketing landing page and philosophize about why. Okay, here we go. So this is Rippling. You see, they ask you, what is your email? Now we're going to go to Mercury, homepage, open text field. What is your email? Ramp, open text field. What is your email? Get started. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. Dropbox, same thing. Netflix, same thing. Miro, same thing. This is kind of a new thing in marketing landing pages. It used to be that there was just a button that said learn more, try, continue, buy. And now we're basically moving the empty text field, moving the first thing you would do to the very start. And the question I'd ask is why? One theory of this is that you're decreasing the burden later. So imagine you just say learn more. Now all of a sudden you're pushed to a page that has a lot of empty text fields. Could you get people to start? So one, this is foot in the door. You're basically making a small ask and hope that people say yes later on to larger asks. And by the way, a lot of these asks are larger. So Rippling, they're going to ask you for more information. Mercury, more information. Ramp is going to ask you a few questions. Dropbox, more information. Netflix, you got to add that password, and same with Miro. And so they're going to ask you for more information. So this foot in the door is probably one reason we're doing it. The second is progressive disclosure, which is if you're going to show me this amount of cost barriers that I have to do, the benefit that I have has to be high enough. And so there's a few ways you can get around this. You could actually increase the benefit to make it so great that I just can't not enter all that information, or you could decrease the cost. And it seems like what they're doing in progressive disclosure, this is the theory, that you make the cost very, very small on each page. And so they'll continue to the next page. As soon as the cost is very high, you'll increase your drop-off rate and your funnel is not as good. And so that could be the theory here. Now we're going to move to the other big similarities between these B2B companies. Here we're at an Airtable. They don't have the empty text field, but they do have this concept of sign up for free or contact sales. Same with, this is an identity software company, sign up for free or contact sales. And so they're leading with free. They're basically increasing the benefit. Free is a big benefit, and hoping that once you click it, that will motivate you to continue going and enter your first and last name and your password. Or in this, just enter a lot of information. On the flip, Salesforce and HubSpot actually are try it for free, same thing, and watch demos. So you have HubSpot, try it for free and watch a demo. Same with Notion, try it for free or watch a demo. All of these also then push you to a second page that tries to collect information for you. You know, for HubSpot, it's going to push you to your email. You have to get the code. You have to come back and verify. So that try it for free has to work really hard to get you over the benefit of all of that friction. So I'm not usually a proponent of saying like, oh, teams should benchmark. But for smaller teams, mid-sized teams who don't have resources or traffic to do the testing, you could look at this type of pattern matching and see what are other companies doing and start there. That's kind of what behavioral science does. We says, let's look at all of the research about a certain domain, and we're not starting from scratch. A lot of work has already been done. Let's form a hypothesis and then start testing. This is not crazy too, right? Because you've got Wayfair and Amazon kind of doing the same thing. Like, how many other ways are there to design an e-commerce site? Like, this kind of seems obvious to us now, but I bet it wasn't always like this. So a search bar on top and their inventory on the bottom. And of course, Booking.com looks really similar to Airbnb. You've got those empty text fields up top and the inventory down on the bottom. So this is kind of a story of barriers and benefits, as it may always be, as you're basically, when people are meeting you for the first time, they're figuring out how likely it is they're going to continue. And the type of infrastructure, choice architecture, decision-making that people do right up front does matter. It's not that they know that right now, this moment, I want to continue and sign up for Rippling. It's your job to design a page that motivates them to continue. And it seems like we've kind of all agreed that in this moment, in this time, that this type of design is very compelling. So would love to see test results. Please share if you have any, or if you have a better design, please share that too.